Greetings, good morning, and hello. We are Crypto for Joe, cryptocurrency and blockchain ideas for your average Joe. And I am an example of your average Joe. I'm speaking today with an expert in the field, Cayman Nava. Cayman, how are you doing?
Doing very well.
So what's interesting to me is when I take a look now, it's August 12th of 2021. All over the world, people are adopting cryptocurrencies, but they're doing it in different ways. For example, El Salvador, to me, the most exciting, the entire country is going to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender starting September the 7th of this year. And that means it has to be accepted everywhere. And the reasons they're doing it is because, I mean, it's obvious their economy is floundering. 21% of their economy is in remittances, and only 70% of people have bank accounts. So there's limited access. It's a hedge against inflation. It's all the things we've been talking about, leading up to this point. It does what it said it was going to do. But then you have countries like China, and they have the yuan, their own cryptocurrency. So can you look at that and compare and contrast what countries are doing and different reasons they might be doing it around the world?
Absolutely. So, on one hand, you have El Salvador, or a country that would be accepting or integrating permissionless cryptocurrencies into their economy. Mm-hmm. That's kind of one end, permissionless cryptocurrencies. On the other end, you have countries experimenting with the central bank digital currencies. Mm-hmm. One is about maintaining full control by the central bank, and then the other is about, delegating that control to the network.
Mm-hmm. So, you look at some of the big things that have happened around the world. You don't see headlines, and I'm trying to keep up a little bit just through the news. I'm basically just a headline reader, very little else. But you don't see yuan, has broken this new ground, or the ruble, the e-ruble or whatever it is, has broken new ground. But you do see that the Ether, for example, and NFTs, which have become a very hot item, including the one that was sold at Christie's for, I think, $60 million or $100 million. I think it was sold for 60, might be worth $100 million. It's an NFT that is denominated in Ether. Is that correct?
Right. I mean, by and large, most NFTs are denominated in Ether. So it's, you said, it was sold for $60 million, but it was actually sold for some number of Ether. It was all denominated in Ether, and most of the markets, they may have the dollar value off to the side, but they're not, you're not paying in a stable coin. You're not paying in dollars. Things are priced in ETH.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the whole thing that we talked about earlier is that you have to picture the denomination in Bitcoin or Ether, which for us older average Joes is hard to do. We're like, what's the Bitcoin worth? And it's not real until you cash it out. But we have to get over that to start thinking about trading and entering this new economy in the coin of choice, which it looks like, Bitcoin and Ether are winning. They're the ones capturing the headlines and making the real progress, at least to the average Joe, whereas the yuan of the world is more about trying to control us. And so as of today, we're winning.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. All right. Cheers to you, sir. And thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.